All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. How was the games this week?
Oh, I haven't been playing good at all.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
What happened?
Well, first, a senior
Ooh,
hit my knuckle
with the ball?
with the ball, and I could barely bend it. And now it's healing, but I could.
Yeah, it's like a scab.
Yeah, it's like a scab, but it's right over the part.
Yeah, like right in your crease here. That the
It's
ball
like
hit that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think he was gonna. You know, he's like 80. I didn't think he could hit that.
Oh my God, that's like my dad. My dad's 81. He was like ripping balls at people. We went to this new court.
Oh, but I think what we did last time is okay.
Yeah.
It's better because my feet,
Yeah.
it seems like it's not positioned right. Like I'm always still, and I'm not split stepping, and I'm still running when I think it's my footwork.
Like, what do you have to kitchen, or what do you mean coming up? Coming up?
Coming up and at the kitchen too, I'm still stretching rather than.
Oh, like taking steps.
Yeah, and still like I don't go back when I should go back.
Okay.
And then I'm
Well,
when I'm thinking pause,
okay.
the ball's already behind me.
Paddle down. Full work drill to start. Okay, remember, you're gonna catch it like your paddle is your hand, okay? And when you're catching it with your hand, step back and catch. So this is where you're gonna learn to step. As you're stepping, you're pausing to catch it. So it's not like you don't wanna, like, I don't want you to pause per se, like really, but it's like as you're stepping between your step plants and you're hitting the ball, there should be a slight kind of like a little lull of kind of like, you know, like a 1 and 2, like if you're counting a beat, right? 1 and 2. It shouldn't be like 1, 2. So you shouldn't like step and hit, right? It should be kind of a step, and then you're kind of like gathering yourself to hit, right? So it's almost like that lull. Like it's not like a pause, hard pause. It's just a kind of 1 and 2 into it. So as you step, you don't, like what sometimes people do will step and hit, or they'll reach and hit and then step, okay? You want to step first. And when I'm saying pause, I just want you to kind of let your step hit, and then now you're kind of letting the ball settle into your swing. Okay? So when you step back now and catch the ball, that's basically the pause. Okay, so right when you're catching it, you should be catching it at the spacing that is why you're stepping back, is why you're stepping sideways. That's the spacing that you're trying to keep, right? So you're not jammed, you're not reaching. So as you catch the ball, like, you know, just refreshing, your catch is where your contact should be. So if you're catching the ball like this right now when we do it, that means you're too close, right? So as that ball is bouncing to you, whether you need to step back, if you still here, this is exactly where you would hit the ball, right? So if you step and catch here, that's enough pause, right? It wasn't like a pause because you won't be able to catch the ball if you were just to wait there, right? It's just that little bit of that hesitation after you step, boom. After you step this way, boom, here, right? Okay, so a lot of it is just kind of lulling into your thing, not like a hard pause. Okay, I'm saying like feet, pause, hit, just so that's something that triggers your brain, but it doesn't have to be as staccato as that, like feet, pause, hit. It's more like feet, pause, hit. Okay, so then you kind of get into a little bit of a rhythm, okay? All right, here we go. Catch it, make sure your spacing is good, and just drop the ball here. Good? We're gonna go through this, okay? Make sure it's not close to your body. Good. If you have to step, and I don't mean, you don't have to lunge. Remember, I've gone away from, over the years of teaching, to default a lunge. Okay, so I used to say like a lot of things on my drives, and when I was teaching drives and dinks, that you want to take kind of like one step towards it or wherever you're going and try to hit it. But people would get kind of like really lungy, and then they're still stretching. I don't know why. So I just want you to move there. So even if you have to take like a little shuffle, or, you know, I used to tell people not to do that, but I feel like just getting there is the best. So whether you lunge to get there or whether you do this, it doesn't matter, okay? So when I say feet or whenever you think feet, you don't have to think one step get there. Just get there in enough time to catch the ball at a good one or step back, right? So it's gonna be a little bit more adapting to whether you lunge or you kind of like slide, okay? So that's basically gonna be on the ball, right? You don't wanna just default to one or the other. You kind of want to do, if the ball's not coming as back and you only need to take one step, there's no need to do this, right? This one, I could just do this. But if it's this one and it's going over here, instead of doing this, I'd rather do this. Okay? See? So the ball is actually dictating that shot. Okay? There you go. Good. Good. See how now you're kind of stepping, right? Just go through your head. Okay? So when we put the paddle back in, you're already pausing here, and when you're catching it is when you're going to be hitting it. Okay? So right now, trigger in your hand, every time you catch, imagine that that's where you're going to hit. Okay, so don't get it close, don't reach out. Just try to get here so you have a consistent hit point, okay? Good. Good, right? It could be step here, step laterally. If you need to step back, there you go. So always go towards wherever you want the spacing in. Wherever that ball is giving to you, go towards it, right? If it's going back to you, then step back this way. Going this way, step this way. If it's going here, step in. So wherever you're moving should go towards where the ball is going, whether it's linear, back. If it's short, a lot of people do what? They try to still go laterally when the ball is right here. Step diagonally. Just like how you step diagonally back, you want to step diagonally in, right? You don't need to step, the ball is bouncing, you don't need to step along the kitchen and reach. You can cut it off, okay? All right, here we go. Okay, a little further. I was a little close to your body. Remember, where your hand is where you're contacting the ball. So if you're catching it here, catch it a little sooner, your feet got to move a little bit faster. Okay, here we go. Good. Short. Oh. Short. Step into it. Good. Cut it off. Into it. Just like how you do it. Into it. There you go. See how you're so whatever lead foot you do, wherever you go back, where you're on this side, whatever foot you're stepping or your last foot that you're going towards, that plant is where your weight should be. Okay? Here we go. Feet. Good. Feet. Good. Short. Step into it. Ooh, step into that one. Yeah, that one you could, here, like this one, step into. Good. More so, even in. Cut the ball off. Yep, cut the ball off. So more like into it. So like more kind of like, you know how you step back this way? Okay? So you're gonna step more in. So almost like you're grabbing the ball in front of you. Okay? Instead of waiting to get it right here. If you know it's gonna be short, why wait? Right? You can kind of, again, you're leading with your feet to go in. So if the ball is short angle, I'm coming in, right? And I dink, if it goes in, I'm coming in. If it goes back, I'm coming back, okay?
How am I doing it?
You're still kind of going, well, these short ones right here, you're still kind of doing a little bit of a lateral one instead of going in. So get used to kind of just following that ball wherever it is, okay? Here we go. Okay, here we go. Good. Short, cut it off, okay? More towards it. There you go. See the difference, right? Because a lot of times that would be from this angle, right? When you're in a dink rally and you're doing this, where should you do? Yeah, you got to cut off the ball. There you go. Okay, you don't want to go along the line and reach. You just, as you see the ball coming there, you want to go towards it. Okay? Towards it. Good. Plant on that right foot. Towards it. Good. Right? You don't have to move as fast, right? So the more angle, the more you cut off. The less you do. Again. Into it. Nope. In. Okay, so right here is normal, right? Back step, right? Okay, good. Right here, same little back step. Good. Okay. As we get closer this way, you start kind of, that would be a little lateral, right? It didn't go as far. Again. Lateral. Yep. Good. And then now this angle. Come towards it. Yes. That's the difference. There you go. Towards it. Good. But see, that's the footwork though. Okay, you don't want to like move this way and then go forward. Just go forward. Okay? You don't need to move along the line and go forward. You can just already cut it off. Okay? So as soon as you know that the ball is not coming here where you're normally sitting or here, as soon as you see that angle where you know it's going to hit here, already start cutting that ball off. Okay? Here we go. Regular. Good. Regular. Good. Keep that spacing. Good. Good. Cut it off. Good. Yeah. Sooner, yes. Just go sooner. As soon as you see me going that angle, there you go. All right, paddle. Nothing different. I don't want you to just, it's an extension of your hand, right? So just like you're doing, you're catching here. Now you'll hit here and hit, okay? All right, here we go. Step, good. Step, there you go. Step, too hard, right? That's what I feel like on those one, when you pop it up like that, it's a little rushed. Like you're kind of, it's almost like stepping and hitting.
Oh, right.
Okay? So you can lag a little more because I would exaggerate waiting a little bit more. Kind of like slower count in your head. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Okay? Yeah, kind of like use that tempo to kind of get, right? Speed it up, fast it down, whatever it works to kind of keep you a little bit not right when you step to hit. Okay? Because now you're not just catching it, right? You have to brush. So if you're hitting it with like that, it's gonna pop. Okay? All right, here we go. Cut it off. Good. Cut it off. Good. Very good. Angle, come towards it. More. Okay, so when it's very angle, I want you to come as much towards it as possible. Okay? Especially with that angle, if you allow it to cut off, that's what happens, right? Unless you're gonna look for this shot, you wanna cut it off before it gets too far, right? Because then you're like forced to hit this shot, okay? In actuality, you actually rather hit this shot because that will eliminate them doing that again. But if you're not able to do it, then you cut it off here and just get the dink back, okay? All right, here we go. Good. Go. 1 and very good. Short angle, cut it off. Okay. Little rush, right? So anytime I've gone here so far, you've hit it high. And it's because I think when you're here, you just, again, you're kind of like, oh, I got to get to there, and then you hit. Even though you're cutting in, you have a lot more time. You can just, you know, let the ball bounce a little longer or a little lower so you can gather yourself. But when you're reaching here and then you push, that's why it's going high.
Did I reach though, or did I hit it too? Did I reach or did I hit it too soon?
You hit it too soon, but because you're reaching to get it already. Okay, so just because we're reaching here doesn't mean you have to hit it right away. Just let it settle. Okay? All right, here we go. Towards it. Good. Perfect. Towards it. Good. Towards it. Oh, see how you're still going this way, right? I try to go corner short, and I just want to see if you keep on going along the line. So as soon as you see the ball crossing at a sharp angle, you should try to be cutting it off diagonally, okay? Because you kind of know right now, right? If you're dinking with somebody, you kind of have that flight of where that ball is going to be, right? And a lot of times your reference is your feet, okay? So if you can kind of reference your right foot and left foot, it allows you to know when the angle ball comes, right? So if you're center here, if I was dinking with this person, I want to make sure I have the angle of my inner foot, okay, right? Where the ball's coming on this angle, and then on my outer foot area, right? So that's like this box right here. Okay, so I do this, I can do this, right? I can do here. Soon as it goes into this sharp area here where it's not along my foot line, that's when I'm stepping in here. Okay? So recognizing it early based on your previous balls that are coming to you, it will help you anticipate. Just like anything else, right? You know where the ball angle is gonna come, you're gonna be better on the punch. So if you know where your stable zone is without having to step in, you know where to go, right? So as soon as you see that angle, sharp angle, you gotta start cutting off the ball. Because then it's just gonna be like this, right? That's just, yeah, because you're just reaching now, right? You went laterally here and then you went in. Instead of like, oh, I'm not gonna get the ball right here, I'm just gonna go towards this cutoff, right? All right, here we go. Towards it. Very good. Load that right leg. Cut it off. Good. Cut it off. Good. It's okay. All right, here we go. Cut it off. Cut it off. Yeah. And what happens when the angle is there? Where should you think about hitting that dink? Not when it's normally hits you, when it's short and sharp.
Right there.
Short and angle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was thinking...
So like I'm thinking, like when you get kind of brought into here or out wide here, the best thing to do is to hit somewhere right there.
Oh.
Don't try to like go back over. Yeah, anywhere short. So like if I'm coming here, I'm doing that. Why? Because one, it's a shorter distance for me to do. Two, I know I need to get back into my position, right? So if I hit a good shot, that allows me to get in. If I'm trying to do this and then hit a normal like roll shot, and then I don't hit it perfect, I'm rushing back to this spot, okay? Now, if you're here and you're hitting that aggressive roll, that's fine because you're in position to counter. You're not all the way in here and then needing to go back, okay? So anytime I'm out wide or get here, it's like I just try to go just enough where I'm not putting it right there. I'm just putting it here, very shallow, right? Because remember, most times, what would be here? Someone's forehand, right? So yeah, so if I pop it up, that person's gonna reach in with their forehand probably and hit it. So again, I don't wanna panic when I get here because of that reason. I just wanna hit a short shot so now I can get back, right? Okay? Okay, so when you're in your zone there, you hit regular dinks. When you get super sharp and you have to cut it off, think when you have to cut it off, short dink. Okay? Load, good. Good. Load, too hard, don't rush it, let it sit. There you go. Half the kitchen, right? You hit it, you gotta brush more, brush. Load, brush, there you go. Load, brush, good. Okay, I'm gonna go here, short, cut it off, short. Okay, better. Cut it off, short. Good. So that dink will allow you to get back. The other dink, if you would have gone here, you would have got smoked.
Because they were already there.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have been able to get it down trying to go here. You would have been running here. This person would have tried to help you. I would have had just a field day of where to go. Okay? So when you reset there, it allows you to come back. It allows your partner not to come help you. So it's just basically a reset dink. All right, here we go. Cut it off. There. Oh my God, that's perfect.
But my arm was a little...
It's perfect, but that dink, that footwork, everything was perfect on that. Okay, here we go. Good, a little bit more brush. Brush, good. Keep that face, remember, when you're brushing towards here, you're keeping this face playing towards me to go up, okay? You don't want to turn it around this way. That remember?
Why do I keep doing that?
It's just a natural, I mean, I do it like sometimes too, I'm naturally, you think topspin is doing that,
No.
right? It's not. It's actually staying behind the ball and going up.
I'm going to try to...
Okay? So actually if you hit a dink like right here, you will keep your face open as more, right? That's why I tell people when you're trying to manipulate your face and keep it open. That's mine. Right? So if I were to hit this one, right? This plane, I'm going this way there. But if I were to want to hit a dink that's like in front of me, see how your angle paddle, your grip goes forward, so you create this V shape. Okay? So like this. So as that, forward here. So when you come here, so it's really keeping that face really open instead of trying to do that.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay? So you keep your face open. And keep the face open and keep it brushing the back. That's why you don't need to hit it hard. Right? Because you have to kind of brush. So you are pushing the ball already, but it's not forward push. But since we're so close, a brush is already enough to get it over. I don't need a forward push from the kitchen because we're so close. So really maintaining the face is the most important thing, because if you can start controlling your face, that's where the shots come a lot easier, right? And then this whole motion is the same for back there. So when you're on the left side and you want to hit a dink or drop to this side, the same thing. You'll go here, the face is open, and then you just keep it up. Okay? So it's nothing different except here, this one, it'll just be smaller. That's it. But at least you'll get used to controlling your face. Okay? So when you hit this top spin dink, I want you to hit it right in front of you. Right here, though. Okay? So I really want you to focus on keeping that face open and brushing up. Okay? So as the ball comes here, step, up, up. Okay? Okay? Don't let your wrist come over. Okay, here we go. Keep it open. Load, keep it open. There you go, it's all right. Just get used to the face. Just get used to the face, and then you can slow it down. Just get used to where the ball's going. Good. Yeah, because now you're bunting it, right? You want to, because you hit down long, you don't want to hit. It's not because the stroke you hit it long, it's just too hard. Remember how I was brushing really light? Like I was literally just pushing up, okay? There we go. Load, keep the face open. Up, again. Load, keep the face open. Too flat, okay? So when we have to go in front of us, you see this angle? We have to maintain that angle. So whether you kind of turn your body in to have that face point here, so you're not like, I don't want you to be facing here like this as the ball and then do this and then try to do that, right? As the ball is coming here, I'm turning my shoulders a little bit, so now it's not as much on my wrist. Okay, so as the ball's coming here, I'm turning a little bit, and then from here, up. Okay? Towards this way. Your paddle face is basically, think, wherever you want the ball to go is where your paddle face is showing. So if you're on this side and want to go here, you cannot close the paddle face, right? Because if you want to go in front of you, I have to keep that paddle face up in front of me. So like that, yes. So instead of going here as the ball comes here, you come down and then you go up. There you go. Yeah, here we go. Up. Good. Just get the motion down and we'll get the how soft it is. Keep that face flat. Perfect. Yeah. There you go, adjust. You have the motion, so now you just have to adjust on the brush. Okay, here we go, load. Cut it off, good. Load, keep that face up. So if you come in here and then you do this, you have to do, you gotta kinda keep that face out in front so you go really light, okay? All right, here we go. Load, up. Perfect. Load, up. Good. I want more spin though. Okay, when I say more spin, more, I don't want you to be too light on like, see the difference of the acceleration of the ball? Like I'm going like that, right? I want more at impact, more brush. So that's how you trust the motion. So from here, but see, I'm getting more spin, but I'm not pushing. So when I'm telling you to brush more, it's not brush forward, it's brush up. Okay?
You have to have the perfect hit.
So you just have to think this part is brushing that paddle like this. So like the net. So you got to keep that paddle flat. It has to go up. You can't go through the ball. It has to go, just think about like brushing up onto the net. There you go. Okay? Load. Perfect. Load. Up. Perfect. Load. Up. Okay, that one you got, but where is the ball more? Like it's almost like you took too big of a step back and then you went forward, right? So just don't default back, right? The ball might allow you to only do a little step back, right? You don't always want to just, this is, I'm going to step back at this step all the time. If the ball is not as deep, you're only going to step back a little bit, right? If the ball is a little deeper, then I step back a little deeper. Because you don't want to step back and then go forward, because that just defeats the whole purpose of why you step back, right? You're stepping back to keep that spacing, because right here you would have either taken out of the air or it would have been at your feet. So you're stepping back to create space here. But if you're stepping back here and then the ball's here, you should have just stepped here and then up, okay? So it's really, really focusing on what the ball allowing you to do. Okay, wherever that shot your opponent is hitting to you with the ball is triggering your foot, wherever it's going, okay? All right, here we go. Good. It's okay. Load. Don't stop, okay? I want you to go through. So if you're popping it up on a brush stroke, I'd rather you do that than try to make that shot by doing not the right shot, okay? So I'd rather you brush, because the same motion is gonna be back there. So even though you're hitting it hard here, all you have to do is soften it up. But that same shot would be a drop from mid to third court. Like if you hit that same stroke, because that's the correct stroke that you're hitting. It's just from the kitchen here, you're going too far. But if you're like defending in the mid court or you're dropping the ball, that's probably the good stroke, okay? So don't change your stroke just because you wanna hit it there. Adjust your actual brush. So keep on brushing. You should be brushing all the time. It's just how much you're brushing. Load. Okay, that's all right. Adjust. This one? Yeah. You're welcome. Oh, sorry. Okay, here we go. Flush. It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Take your time. Keep that face open. Good. Keep that face open. Two more. And then we got to pick up ball. Here we go. Load. Keep that face open. Perfect. Load. Keep that face open. Okay. All right. It's all your footwork, right? When you're confident in your footwork, you hit the good shot. So in your head, you already, like, you know, when we started, you're like, my footwork is what's giving me the problem, right? So that in itself, we have to get that out of your head.